Farmhouse and Justin Moore have restored this beautiful farmhouse here on this beautiful farm. It was our dream several years ago to move out of the hustle and bustle of Atlanta, Georgia, and to move to the simple life. We found this jewel, foreclosure for a year. It was in total disrepair, and we've totally transformed it. A little bit about the house. It was an old farmhouse, the first of several in this neighborhood of small family farms. To start, originally it was just this center section. They later added on in the late 90s to it. We have extensively repaired everything, including the exterior and interior. Come on in and let's show you inside. A little bit else was there was no landscaping left. It was totally destroyed. To get the house livable, we had to put in new heat and air, new windows that were all rotten, and also we had to put in water heaters. The first thing to hit you when you came inside, besides the smell, was the fact that everything was mint green. The fireplace was red. All of the paneling that you see was dark brown. The entry to this room was extremely small, just this big, and you could barely get in through the house. Also, you noticed that when you came in, that there was very little flow to the house because it had been added onto. It was definitely very chopped up, and we had to think very strategically about how we were going to make this house work. Originally, the master bedroom was upstairs in the loft. There was a bathroom, there was a walk-in closet, and a laundry room. That meant all of your laundry had to be hauled all the way upstairs. So we chose to change that. We put in a fourth bedroom upstairs in the old laundry and a walk-in closet, so it has a nice bathroom. We have a nice TV area up here now that we use. And come on into the kitchen. Let's show you that. Welcome into the kitchen. Before we started renovating, the entire kitchen was eggplant purple with dark wood cabinets, and the kitchen actually stopped right here. Went in an L shape with the stove here, there was a wall here, and the fridge faced out this way, which meant, of course, you couldn't actually get into your fridge because it opened into the wall. So we decided, after many months of trying to decide how we would make this space work, that we were going to go through this wall since there was no access from our garage without going through this weird bedroom. We actually called it the mystery room, and coming all the way around to get into your kitchen. That meant all your groceries and everything else that you would come in was a complete nightmare. It had no storage because it was so small, and there was a door that actually stood to our back porch right where the range hood now stands. We actually filled all of that in, opened the wall, turned the fridge around, built a custom cabinet to enclose that, and then everything was stock cabinets from Lowe's and Home Depot that we refinished to match the old ones. We actually got the idea of the beadboard with the open shelves from one of your readers on this old house, and we just loved the idea so much we incorporated it. There was a really small window here that we opened to be this great pass-through. And let's show you into the dining room. This was an old, really nasty screened-in back porch, and we decided when we first moved in that we wanted to enclose this space somehow to use it. And so when we got new heating and air units, we just enclosed all of that with it. And when we enclosed this, basically put just regular, the cheapest stock windows that we could find. And then everything you see in here is pretty much from a thrift store that we've refinished. The mirrors, the hutch, the dresser. We actually used a dresser because we wanted somewhere we could buffet things that a china cabinet didn't work for. We had these old chairs sitting in the attic that we were finished with old paint that was left over and scrap fabric. We've had this pew that we bought for $30 years ago. Totally refinished that, and it was just a lot of fun. Justin actually built this table. We couldn't afford one from like Restoration Hardware or something like that, and it's actually mailbox posts that we've sawn off and used for that, and then just refinished all of that. So this has been a fun project. We can now seat 14 people. We love to entertain. $5 curtains. It was just a fun, really fun experience, and we've enjoyed having lots of friends and family over. As you can see, it has a beautiful view over our pond. We love watching the geese with all of their little duck friends swim out there and the birds, and it's just been so peaceful. Come on, let me show you into the rest of the house. This is our master bedroom. It was actually one of the nicer additions that the previous owner had made. It was actually all dark red with really bad carpet, and by painting it a neutral color and putting new flooring down, it really made those spaces seem even bigger. Had a great walk-in closet, a nice ensuite bath, and it has a beautiful back deck that also overlooks the pond that we've just really enjoyed having. I'll show you to the rest of the house. This pantry is actually our first building project. We YouTubed how to build a wall and thought, how hard can it be? And built this pantry, and it's still standing. So that's a good news. The kitchen had no storage like we've talked about before, and now has great storage. We now have a first floor laundry room, which has been wonderful. It's really nice not to have to carry the laundry anymore up and down those stairs. Also, when we added on for the back porch, or enclosed I should say, we went ahead and put in a really nice office sewing room for me, and it has great light. It's been really nice to have a beautiful view over the pond and just have a great place to do our hobbies and work and things like that. I'll show you into one of the additional bedrooms. So you can see we have a nice place for when our guests come to visit. All the way to Taylorsville, Georgia. So thank you, This Old House, for considering us for your contest, and we hope that even if you don't pick us, that you will hopefully tell our story. It's been our goal, as we did all of this hard work, mostly all by ourselves, that we thought hopefully we can inspire other readers who have no skills just like we do to tackle this on their free time, on their weekends, and show you that you really can do it. Thank you so much, and nice to see you guys. Bye-bye.